What are 5 habits that hold you back as a creator, and what are 5 ways to move past them? Today's episode, we're talking about the habits that serve us or prevent us from seeing the success we want as an author, a YouTuber, a podcaster, or creative in general. So let's jump into it. Hey, revolutionaries. This is Sean Butler. Welcome back to the Meaningful Revolution podcast, where we help high performing creators find clarity, energy, and success in their meaningful projects. Today, we're diving into a topic that can make or break you on your creative journey. That is habits that prevent success as a creator. So, first, let's talk about the importance that habits have in our lives. Our daily habits are a reflection of our inner beliefs about ourselves, about our beliefs in our mission, in our work, in the meaningful things that we're doing, and ultimately it leads to progress and our success. And as a creator, as someone that makes content in video or written form or otherwise, we need to be mindful of how these habits help move us forward or hold us back. And I can say, as a certified high performance coach, that a lot of the talk that I and work that I do with my clients is all around habits. And either our habits are aligned with our values, and when they're aligned with our values, that's how you feel authentic and show up as authentic, or we are fighting ourselves, and we can spend a lot of energy and sweat and tears fighting ourselves internally in this way because our habits aren't aligned with our values, our true self. And so that's why it's really important to be mindful of our habits. So, first off, then, let's get into some habits that can prevent success, right? Here are 5 common habits that you might need to break, or you might have a friend that might need to break, that'll help you break free and achieve your creative goals, right? So first off is procrastination, right? There's something about a blank page or needing to do the work that it's in human nature that we want to resist, right? Some in creative spaces, sometimes this is called resistance. If you've read The War of Art, they talk about that particular topic in detail, but it's really easy to put off tasks, especially if they're at the edge of your capability, right? So if you are a new creator, and sometimes just turning on the camera for YouTube or just writing the article's first draft can be a huge endeavor. But if, and as you progress, that challenge line moves, and so does the triggers for procrastination. But when you're not able to control your energy or what you focus on, it can lead to missed opportunities and stalled progress. So, in order to combat this, we need to break tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, or functional decomposition, and set deadlines, or get into time management and project management. And ultimately, again, connecting with your big, meaningful revolution, your big why, which is why in the show notes, you'll find that I have a PDF on how to define your meaningful revolution. It walks you through 4 quick steps. So you have your mission statement and have some reflection on why you create and why you do the things you do, procrastination. The second thing that I've noticed in my clients and the people I've worked with is that perfectionism can paralyze creators. The desire to get everything right on the first try prevents you from finishing projects or even starting. So it's important that you think of your creation as an ongoing process, as something that's organic and something that will take many iterations to get more perfect. It'll never be perfect, but you can get closer or have it feel like it represents yourself more. Done is better than perfect. Ship it. All these types of phrases people say in order to remind themselves that you have to do the thing, see how it's working out, and get feedback in order to move forward. And so, yeah, That's perfectionism. A third thing that prevents people from creating effectively or successfully is that of its lack of focus, right? With so many distractions in today's world, staying focused can be really difficult. If you're multitasking, that's a huge recipe for not getting anything done particularly well. If you're constantly switching between tasks, that can decrease your productivity. So you can use techniques like time blocking, like we talk about in high performance coaching, or the Pomodoro technique. You could try frameworks like manager time versus project time, which is simply that all your meetings, which generally will be about an hour to 2 hours, should be done on the same day. And then you should have blocks of 4 hours for your projects where you can focus on moving your marketing, moving your YouTube video, moving your podcast episodes forward in a more creative mindset, because switching meetings or switching project tasks hits you with a 15-minute, from the research, takes you 15 minutes to get back into a topic after you've switched off of it. And so when you're doing the work, the creative work that is so vital to your business or your company or your mission, you want to make sure you're able to dedicate focused time towards making it the best. So you really want to focus and not multitask. So don't have lack of focus. The fourth habit that prevents creator success is inconsistent routines, right? Having an established system, having an established routine can help you get into a flow state and can help carry you through when your whole body is fighting doing the thing, right? Having established daily and weekly routines can help you feel disciplined and structured. For this particular podcast, every Thursday, I'm releasing a new episode come hell or high water, and I haven't missed a Thursday since I started. That is the routine. Every Thursday, this thing goes out, and it can be a challenge sometimes to think about what to say, but the routine of it keeps me propelled and going forward. And it's the truth in any creative endeavor. If you write music, if you paint, if you are an author, it's how consistent is time on your calendar and how consistently are you making even inches of progress towards finishing that particular work, right? The fifth thing is that negative self-talk will prevent you from succeeding because it can sabotage how you feel about your work. Telling yourself that you're not good enough or telling yourself that you'll fail can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Or not thinking that your work matters or has an impact, or it's not going to move someone and help them work through something that they're going through in their life, right? The personal development angle is to practice positive affirmations and surround yourself with supportive people. But I think further than that, there's an idea called benefit extension. And all that is, think about how other people benefit from you doing your work. Are your kids going to see you working hard for something you believe in and be inspired to do that themselves, right? They have now a model. You're role modeling how to be authentic and chase after your dreams for your kids. Are you thinking about the people that are going to listen to a podcast episode on the habits that prevent you from being a creator, and believe fully in your heart that someone's going to be like, I procrastinate, I needed to hear this today, or I don't have my routines figured out, I needed to hear this today, or I don't think that anyone would ever listen to me, I needed to hear this particular episode today, right? Not to be self-serving, but this serves as an example. And so knowing that there's at least one person, hopefully more people, that needed to hear this particular episode at this particular time, whenever you're listening to it, is a way to help combat any type of anxiety or insecurity I might have of putting my face and my voice out into the world. Again, these are the five habits that prevent success: procrastination, perfectionism, lack of focus, inconsistent routines, and negative self-talk. And we're going to now go into how do you break these habits. More of this episode after a quick break. Hey there, aspiring entrepreneurs. Are you ready to take your business idea or mission to the next level? It can be overwhelming and costly to juggle 100 different tools to operate your online business. So let me introduce to you Kajabi, the all-in-one platform that I use to run my podcast, promote my coaching services, do email marketing, website, blog, and more. So Kajabi has everything you need from website hosting to payment processing, and you can build a business that's responsive and agile to market demands. Plus, Kajabi offers excellent 24/7 customer support that I've used exclusively in my years of using this platform. It's great. I love it. And a supportive online community of over 25,000 members, along with access to live and on-demand trainings. There's tons and tons of support in the Kajabi community. I personally use Kajabi and love how it simplifies running my business and podcast. And it's helped me save time to focus on what really matters, creating value for you and the podcast and my coaching clients. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level, go to www.seanbutner.com/Kajabi to sign up for a free 30-day trial. Now, this is an affiliate link, so if you use my link as a special bonus, you'll get a free 1-hour high-performance strategy session where we'll go over your goals for your trial. We'll help you get clear on what you're going after, keep motivated through the 30 days so you can maximize the impact of this free trial. I know that you can do this. You got this. In the strategy session, all the support of Kajabi, the amazing all-in-one platform is everything you need to get started or to amplify what you're already doing digitally. So with that said, let's get back to the episode. Breaking these habits isn't easy, but it's essential for your growth as a creator. So here's some strategies to help you overcome this, right? The first thing is to seek higher clarity in your goals. Having a clear goal and something that is within your capability gives you a sense of direction and purpose and helps you get into that flow state that so many people crave when they want to get into their work. So this could be as simple as writing down your goals and breaking them down into actionable steps. You could do SMART goals. There's a ton of different ways you could go to clarify your goals, but asking yourself the questions, ideally, how would this help my life? How would this help other people's lives? How does this help society at large? Can help you connect to why the work's important, but also it'll get you talking about and thinking about your creation in a different way. And that you're not trying to be like, if you're making a statue, what are people going to like? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, how are people going to react to this particular artistic idea? What is your intention for it? And once it gets out in the world, of course, it's its own thing. But knowing that a particular goal for each piece of work will help you get motivated, help you succeed over the long term. Second idea for you is to have some sort of accountability. So accountability partners or groups can help you stay on track. If you have your clear goals set for a particular piece of work or a series of work that you're thinking of, share it with someone who will hold you to account and provide support. So this could be hiring a coach. This could be getting in with some peers in the communities you're involved with to do a writing challenge. There's so many different ways that this could show up. Ultimately, it's getting around other people, hopefully other people that are motivated and getting stuff done, and with someone that's a little bit further ahead success-wise than you, because that serves as a model and inspiration for you to follow through. And so that's how you can also beat perfectionism, is to have people that are working and in it with you too. So if you also make a mistake, you have other people be like, okay, instead of focusing on how it didn't work or what's wrong with it, analyze it and let's come up with some next steps to push the work over the next hurdle, right? To make it more perfect. Third idea to overcome lack of focus is to practice self-compassion, right? We're all humans. Be kind to yourself. understand that setbacks are part of the journey and use them as learning opportunities rather than reasons to give up. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got in my career as a software engineer was at my first job with my first manager, Max, who said, if you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough, and you just don't want to make the same mistake over and over again, right? Then that's maybe a sign that you don't quite understand what you're doing. That's a different thing. But failure, mistakes are really just can be reframed into learning. And learning is how you develop mastery, right? And so this mindset of how do I learn means you're going to have to be trying a lot of things and figuring out all the things that don't work on the journey to making it work. But you can learn, you got this, and just be kind to yourself in the process. You'll probably judge yourself more harshly than anyone else around. And if that's not the case, you need different people in your life. So you need to find and engage maybe different people in your community or find a new community. But you you will be the most harsh person in terms of your work. Don't be. Give yourself some grace and understanding as long as you're not making the same mistakes, right? And then fourth idea, when it comes to inconsistent routines and negative mindsets, you develop a growth mindset, right? One of the things that bugged me while I was at Walmart that I actually think was pretty genius is anytime there was never any problems, we would reframe them into opportunities to serve, right? And so if routine's inconsistent, you have an opportunity to improve. If you are self-sabotaging through negative self-talk, you have an opportunity to boost yourself up. But this growth mindset really is trusting in your ability to figure things out. And that's such a powerful idea that no matter what you face, you can figure it out, right? If you want to figure out your routines, you can follow or create a checklist that you do every day and communicate that out to your accountability people. That's something that you could figure out. And the self-compassion, it's growth mindset in that be kind to yourself and understand that you're going to stumble, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to fail. But really, if you can turn each one of those into something you learned to make yourself an even more deadly weapon in the field that you've chosen, that's going to really help you move forward and succeed, right? So to recap, 5 habits that can prevent success as a creator are procrastination, perfectionism, lack of focus, inconsistent routines, and negative self-talk. But by setting clear goals, creating accountability, practicing self-compassion, and developing a growth mindset, you can overcome these barriers and thrive in your creative endeavors. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with other creators who might benefit from it. And please don't forget to download our free PDF, Create Your Meaningful Revolution, to help you get clear on your purpose, which is linked below in the show notes. Thank you for listening to the Meaningful Revolution podcast. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore how you can succeed as a high-performing creator. Until then, keep creating and stay inspired.